I did make several videos in this channel where I was not wearing makeup. Usually it was either a really spontaneous live, which I did not do often, or it was something like, hey, I'm injured. I remember my August goals video from last year, which didn't start in August, but it started a bit later because I broke my coccyx bone and I was completely wrecked. And this time, even though I look like I went through a train wreck, that's simply because I'm not wearing makeup, but it's not because I was injured or anything, but simply because of the days of awe, which in Hebrew is called Yamim Noraim. It's a Jewish tradition that basically means from the beginning of Rosh Hashanah, the New Year's Eve, aka 25th of September this year, and up until the end of Yom Kippur, Atonement Day, which will be on the 5th of October. These are the days in which you are supposed to pray to God, reflect on the entire year, and I feel like in so many religions or holidays, even though there is this like script of what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do, a lot of people have their own traditions. So personally for me, during the days of awe, again, 25th of September and the 5th of October, I don't touch money. I had to go and try to pay my rent in advance because my rent was due 2 days ago and the receptionist wasn't there, and then the woman who owns this place was just like, you know, just pay me rent after the days of awe because she knows that from last year. So I don't touch money. I even gave Misho in advance a little bit of money to cover expenses for groceries this week so he can do like pay for my grocery shopping. I try to limit anything that isn't mandatory. So for example, yes, I did a transfer of money to my accountant because I finally did my taxes. But other than that, I don't really touch money. I also don't put makeup on or do anything that is vain. I think I tried straightening my hair 2 days ago and my straightener broke, and it's really hard to not see that as a sign. This next video is going to be with me. You're going to have to settle with me also in the bundle box. And again, these are the only 2 videos that are inside this period of days of awe. I have not been posting in a few days, and the next video other than the bundle box today will be on, I think, the 6th or the 7th of October because of the days of awe. So thank you so much, especially from the people in the group, for understanding about this period of time where I haven't been posting. I really didn't see it coming. Like, I thought it was in October, so I really didn't think about it during my September goals because during the days of awe I also work less. Like a lot less. I try to limit the time that I'm actually working. I hope that you enjoyed this little Jewish lesson, and let's carry on with September, October goals with me without makeup. Cue intro. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mero and I teach creative people how to sell their art online. And just like every month, on the 1st of the month, we have my monthly goals. I want to say our monthly goals, but to be honest, they're mine, and I hope that throughout this process of me stating my goals every month, you will learn 2 things. 1, what am I working on, if that is something that is interesting to you, because maybe something that I'm working on can reflect on what you guys want to do. Or 2, how to forgive yourself. I think in most cases for not meeting your goals, how to structure them better next time, and to really evaluate what you guys are doing. These videos are usually incredibly long, and again, days of awe, so I'm trying to limit my working time, and there is a video that will follow just after this one with the bundle box of September for October, and the winners of the contest will get the bundle box for free, and I will not be doing that video alone, so that's going to be a bit interesting. So let's just get started. So to quickly recap my goals for September. And by the way, I was listening to you guys and various comments, and there will be a video on how to set goals. That's gonna be pretty cool. But my goals for September were, again, dividing them to personal, channel, and my own print on demand KDP level up. In terms of personal, I had my new planner that just arrived, and my September video, like I literally got it 20 minutes before filming the September video, which was pretty cool, and I have been using it. It has been deleted a lot. I've been covered with like stickers, the things that I didn't do, like the days of videos. There's my goals here, video ideas, and of course every single weekly planning. I really like this design, using some washi tapes and some patterns, and concluding also my goals and getting ready for October. So I have been using this planner. It's a planner I got from Zazzle. There was a full review over Zazzle notebooks and planners in this channel, along with a Kittl design tutorial, as I made this planner with Zazzle, and I will leave a link down below to that video so you can go ahead and check it out. I am definitely loving this planner, and I have been, I updated all of the dates until like a year from now when I need to get a new planner because it's 12 months per planner, and I've been using it, loving it, and it's really helping me out the way that it is structured. I also wanted to do daily physical therapy and Tai Chi, and for those of you who have been following, around the 7th of the month, I took a bit of a fall, like a really small fall on my left side, and about 2 days after, I thought I had, I don't know, lung cancer and I'm dying, or a heart attack, because I was trying to breathe, and I couldn't breathe, which led to about 10 days where I wasn't posting any videos here, which led me directly almost to the days of awe, hence this whole month went kaput. I'm better now. Thank you for everybody that's been telling me to rest in bed. When you have rib inflammation, lying in bed is pretty much the worst thing to do. And I did manage to spend some of the time focusing on work. Between the 9th when it got really bad and until the 17th when I got back to filming, I did manage to work a little bit. And again, because you literally can't lie down, and I didn't really want to go outside because you can't breathe. So all you do is sit. So if I'm sitting, I might as well be doing stuff on Procreate or on Amazon KDP, and I used up that time to do that. Also, special thanks for Misho that slept here for like 3 consecutive nights because I kept thinking I'm gonna die in the middle of the night. Like, seriously, breathing was an insane thing. The actual problem is not that big, simply a rib inflammation that's caused from a small bruise after the fact that I broke my ribs a few years ago and I have fibro. So with a few ibuprofens and resting and mostly time, which is the worst medicine and the medicine I hate the most because it's boring, but mostly with time it passed. So thank you guys so much for all your prayers and desire to help, but I'm good. Thank you. And thank you for understanding. This whole rib inflammation thing really prevented my ability to breathe, hence not doing much physical therapy, especially with the movements, including, you know, the ribs need to work. So I'm still letting it heal a bit. I tried doing a Tai Chi session a few days ago and I still felt like it's a bit sensitive. So hopefully this month I'll get back to that. One of my goals that I have been pushing pretty much in the past, I don't know, 9 months is to finally do my taxes for 2021, which I finally accomplished. finally did my taxes, which was kind of cool. So September 16, I finally finished doing my taxes. The funny thing about this whole taxes thing is I was supposed to do my expenses. So, you know, you have your income and then you have your expenses, and then that comes into the money that the government is going to take that sum and say, okay, you need to pay taxes. The funny bit is that because of my business classification and the fact that I am disabled in the country of Israel, well, I'm disabled everywhere in the world, but I'm medically and Social Security wise disabled. Looking at the amount of money I made in 2021 and possibly even 2022, even if I had 0 expenses, I'm not going to pay taxes because I have so many tax points from being disabled. So even that task of completing my expenses was completely redundant when I came to think about that. But yeah, I finally did it. And, you know, it's important to keep everything documented, I guess. It also led me to actually checking how much I think I paid like $300 in 2021 for hosting and for buying new domains. I'm pretty sure that the amount for 2022 is higher. I might do a video at the end of the year or at the beginning of next year how much money I spent on like different tools and different domains and hosting services in 2022. Please let me know in the comment section down below if that is something that will interest you guys. I wanted to talk to my accountant about having a new business classification, like a new business rank. That will possibly happen to me in 2022 or 2023. I didn't do that. I also wanted to talk to Bulgarian accountants, which, by the way, in the past month, I've met so many people who have a different Bulgarian accountant. So I have a list of like 11 accountants to possibly talk to, and I'm going to do that next month to possibly set my business in Bulgaria. I also wanted to visit my Deseka bank. It's a really long story. I didn't. I'm going to maybe do this month, and I'm going to tell you the full story of what happened with that bank when I finally managed to muster up a courage and go there and get my credit card that I've had there since February of this year. I wanted to stop eating random things. So I actually found an online service for supermarkets that actually have a good service. I mean, there is a supermarket delivery that I knew that delivers in Bansko. However, the quality of their produce was often not really good. And, you know, without going all the time to get fresh produce myself, you end up eating just random crap. So I did find a really good online supermarket that delivers from Sofia to Bansko. I think they don't even have like a physical supermarket. It's just an online thing. And their produce quality is actually pretty good. So I've been able to mind what I eat a little bit more and try different types of diets or different types of condiments that we don't necessarily have these type of cheese or this type of salami here in Banskos or these type of vegetables much here. So I was able to experiment a bit more, and I'm guessing that it will be better. I also spoke about Kinko, which is a subscription that I'm getting. Again, not sponsored or anything. It looks like this. And it's like freeze-dried and then shredded vegetables and fruits, and then you mix it with water. And I have been drinking that a lot this month, and it actually makes me feel a bit better. Instead of just eating when you're not fully hungry yet, or just, you know, drinking random Coca-Cola. So I use Kinko instead, and it's been going well. As for goals for my channel, so I wanted to go over video descriptions. There have been a lot of changes in the past almost 2 years since this channel started with what I'm putting in the description, whether it's affiliate links, links that give you guys discount to certain platforms, and links of companies that I no longer work with. It's not just about, you know, if I'm not an affiliate of a certain company, then I want to remove the link. It's more like I am still an affiliate of certain companies in their system, but I don't want to promote these companies in any way, shape, or form. So I went back on more than 300 videos and completely changed the description of the video. I also had references there to my Etsy shop where I was selling graphics, when in fact I started selling the graphics on Payhip, which is maytribe.com. So I went back 300 videos and changed descriptions of each one, which took roughly on and off 4 days. Wow, that was a really hard task. Okay, so next up for the channel, I wanted to do a morning routine. Coffee in my balcony with answering your comments, which I sort of did, but not in my balcony that much, because we had like a few really cold days. Like I would wake up and there was like 1 degree and I'm like, yeah, I'm not sitting in the balcony with that frosty wind and like walking down the fields in the morning at like 7 o'clock in the morning. You can see like the entire ground being frozen, like everything is white. It was so weird, and it's like September, so I think winter is coming and winter is here. I did answer some comments, but I'm still really laid back on answering comments. I wanted to work on the bundle box with contests in our group. There have been 2 contests in our group, 1 to design something with Kittl relating to the holiday season, and 2 winners will be chosen, and 2 to show the product or the design that you made that you're most proud of, which will be chosen, the winners of this contest will be chosen by artist Kristy Okonnen, which will join me in a few minutes after this video is ending on that live premiere, to choose the contest winners by simply buying from them. And the first contest winners were actually chosen by Drew from Kittl, which will sort of be here on this channel with a pre-recorded message of choosing the winners. And the winners obviously will get the bundle box for free. And again, talk about that in the bundle box video. But the bundle box this month is very artistic. It was still being formatted up until like, I don't know, 5 minutes ago. So it's a very artistic bundle that I hope that you guys will enjoy all year long. In terms of videos that I wanted to do here, so I want to do Halloween part 2, which was t-shirts. That one is a check. I wanted to do Halloween part 3, which is marketing for Halloween. Did that. I wanted to do a video about the shiny new thing syndrome. I didn't, and I kind of want to stop right here and ask you guys this. I have been getting messages from people about how to do the goal setting and also about the shiny new thing syndrome. I would love to hear your opinion in the comment section down below if you guys want me to make a video that incorporates both of these, that talk about how to set your print on demand goals as well as touching up on the shiny new thing syndrome. Please let me know in the comments down below. I would appreciate that very much. I also want to do print on demand on Q4, which I did. Selling on Creative Fabrica part 2, I didn't. I want to do inspiration from the things that are around you with an apartment tour. I didn't. My apartment is still a complete mess. It's really hard to organize your apartment when you can't bend. Print on demand companies that I will not be working with. I didn't do that video. It's passed to the next month. Product review shorts. Not really. Keywords versus marketing. Pinterest. Kittl versus Canva versus Placeit, which was the video that I actually started writing the script for when I got my ribs messed up. Another KDP video and more Christmas video. We had the Christmas t-shirts, but not many videos this month. Again, the whole rib thing. And then the minute I got better, days of awe. So, that. In terms of my own print on demand, I wanted to take TeePublic from 182 designs to 250. I have 196. I added some cool designs for Halloween, for Christmas, as well as some morning thoughts because I kind of like that. And I'm still selling every month on TeePublic. It doesn't really matter if I upload or not at this point. I wanted to work on my wrapping paper shop, plus Pinterest, plus its own domain, which I already have its own domain. I did work a little bit on that shop, but I didn't do anything with Pinterest or with the domain. And I wanted to work on my self-love journaling shop on Zazzle, open an Instagram for it for art journaling, as well as like quotes and cute reels on self-love and journaling, possibly a YouTube channel, a blog, and Pinterest. I do have the domain selflovejournaling.com, which now has just a random page on it when you enter, as well as an Instagram that I'm still working on. But I felt like I kept on trying to have an idea for it, and that idea was like never good enough. I'm going to talk a bit more about that in a minute. So I didn't do all those Instagram, YouTube, and stuff like that. I did work a lot on the shop uploading products onto Zazzle, and I will explain soon what products I uploaded and why. I actually am going to take you into my own research, which is kind of fun. I also wanted to do 2 KDP books. For that, for scrapbooking and stuff like that, I did one of them. I also filmed the screen while doing the entire thing. The designs themselves were created on Procreate, so I'm not showing you how to make a book when you don't know how to design or how to download Creative Fabrica templates, but the whole process of me designing the scrapbook, uploading it onto KDP while failing twice, realizing I have a mistake in the PDF file of the book and realizing I have a mistake in the PDF file of the cover. So that was a bit of an interesting video that I filmed the screen of, again, while my ribs were completely fakakta. So there will probably be a video on that I will like narrate after recording in the next month. I also ordered that scrapbook, by the way, so I will be actually showing it. And that scrapbook, that pastel scrapbook patterns, is similar, I guess, to the first book that I showed you guys when I did the KDP versus Blurb versus IngramSpark review. That book that I did for KDP, that scrapbook, I actually deleted. I did that entire book to see that I understand the measurements of what to do. I wasn't really watching tutorials on how to do stuff, just going by what is Amazon KDP telling you to do. And it had a mishmash of a bunch of stuff because I wanted to check the colors, and I wouldn't recommend anyone to order that scrapbook because it's just a mishmash of a random stuff, which is why it was deleted. So the new scrapbook had a theme, so it's pastel colors that are actually sort of matching each other. So it's about a bunch of pastel backgrounds as well as pastel lines, sort of like resembling washi tapes or for headlines. And it turns out, like, while I was doing it, I actually used parts of it for my wrapping paper store because it ended up looking really amazing on a wrapping paper, which was a huge surprise to me. So not only am I designing stuff like for that scrapbook that could be like backgrounds for notebooks and other stationery on Zazzle, but also for my wrapping paper store, which was nice, which I think comes to show you one of the most important things when it comes to print on demand is try to maximize your assets, because if I created something on Procreate, there's so many things that I can do with it further on instead of just putting it where I wanted to design it for, because I do have now, I think, like 70 different background pages for that scrapbook, and I can use at least 50 of them to create wrapping paper sheets. So that was kind of cool. The whole point of this whole scrapbooking thing was to connect it with art journaling, which will be connected to my Zazzle shop. So sort of the self-love journaling will be an art journaling Instagram, YouTube that will be promoting both the Zazzle and the KDP. That has changed a little bit, and I will let you know how pretty much now, because I'm starting with what I actually did in the month of September. So a few things that I did in September. I started print on demand news. I didn't know if you guys are gonna like that type of video. I'm really happy I did it. I got a lot of feedback from it, as well as a lot of feedback from people who are featured, or companies, more to say, that were featured in that video. And this is gonna be a recurring segment, pretty much a monthly thing, or I don't know, twice a month if there is a lot to update. And I already sent emails to a bunch of print-on-demand companies, suppliers, design tools, and all that. If you guys have anything newsworthy, please let me know. And I'm also telling that to you guys. So if you found some interesting piece of news online relating to print-on-demand, to design, to selling online, platforms for selling, anything like that, feel free to go to the contact page at madetribe.com and email me that piece of news, and I might feature it if it's interesting to the industry. I also ordered a microphone that is supposed to be here in the next few days. I know that my sound in this apartment is not perfect. Hopefully with the new mic it's going to be a bit better. It's actually going to be something that like connects to the phone itself. I'm still editing with iMovie, which is such a limited platform for editing, but it's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm trying to experience with Kittl or other platforms for editing, but so far this is what we have. And maybe the poor sound quality is matching my no makeup. Another thing that I started doing this month is, these are like ink watercolors. So Kristy got me hooked on those, and I have had so much fun with them, doing a lot of really cool stuff. Well, cool for me. Kind of like playing around with certain colors. This was like the beginning. This is like the first thing I created. And just having fun. I think I like the pink one the best. She didn't believe she could, but she did. And kind of like playing around with this new technique, and also in some notebooks that I've ordered that have really good quality cardstock, 250 GSM on a notebook pad. So that's kind of cool. So I've been playing around with that in the last few days, and it's been pretty awesome. And I've also been doing a lot more things relating to watercolors and canvas texture looks on the iPad, which you guys will see in the art bundle that will follow this video. I think I started this month a little bit by missing some deadlines of things that I wanted to do. The pub that I was showing you guys that we do karaoke in actually got shut down, so there was this huge closing party which wrecked me for like the next day or two. I also had a video about the Kittl design tutorial, which had the discount code, which by the way I think is available for the next 2 days, and the discount code was not working, so I took that video down and then listed it again. And I felt like this whole month started off by being this complete mess of things. It was later activated, it was uploaded the next day. You have a coupon code on Kittl platform with the code MEAROYO to get Pro for 1 month for free when you sign up for the Pro membership. And this is ending, I think, in the next few days. I'm not even sure if it's active now. You can go ahead and check that out. And in about a month, we'll decide if to continue this or to make another coupon code for the future with Kittl. I really went down a rabbit hole with the whole print-on-demand companies that I will not be working with, finding a lot of different things that I really didn't want to see. So many companies supporting so many bad stuff. I think it took me also down a little bit. And then came, you know, the Kittl video that I had to take down, and then I fell, and it kind of messed up my entire month vibe right when I was feeling like I'm picking up on it or I'm starting to do something. I was thinking about doing something with Procreate, more tutorials with Procreate, maybe a separate channel for that, but then I got injured, so things kind of changed. I signed up to a new co-working right the day I was injured, which was funny. So Misha and I are going to a different co-working together, and it's actually kind of nice there. And I feel like a lot of the things that I come to the conclusion of what I want to do and how I want to do it depends on the space that I have, whether it's the space that I have to film, the space that I have to sit and work, and more like changing the links of a lot of the videos, doing my taxes, answering comments is something that is really nice for me to do there, because there is no distraction of, hey, my bed is right here, I can sleep or rest or just Netflix and chill. And also I can't film because I'm surrounded with people. However, I do think that I found a way to film, and I will touch up on that in a second with the self-love journaling project, which I'm finally excited about, a project for more than like a week, which probably means that this is actually, you know, the project you're supposed to be doing and not just the shiny new thing syndrome. I have been working a lot with my copy AI to have content for that different blog about self-love journaling, and also to get some cool prompts. I've actually been doing the journaling prompts from copy AI for myself. It's been kind of cool. And I've also been playing around with Midjourney and Night Cafe, which are AIs for photos. So I did share a little bit about that, I think, a few weeks back. And I'm actually in touch and talking to Night Cafe to make a video about them for print on demand or for marketing or for inspiration even. Night Cafe is pretty cool. They have 5 free credits every day when you sign up. And I actually did pay a one-time fee because I thought about designing a tarot deck just with an AI. I was talking about a tarot deck in the past and realized that designing it to my please with Procreate will be pretty much a month project. I might still do that, but now I'm looking into doing it with an AI. And I'm also waiting for email confirmations from Night Cafe to see exactly what is legal to do with their product and whatnot. I really don't care what is written on any website. I want someone official, from like an official email of the company, to tell me what is legal or not, so I can give you guys the most accurate information. I'm also in touch with Jemmy, which is the website that I mentioned in the Print on Demand news, that technology where you can build your own website. I'm trying to check with them if I can get one of their pro accounts just so I can play around with it better and make some recordings for you guys. If there is an option for a coupon code to discount for you guys and stuff like that, and of course keep you guys updated. Hopefully I will make videos about Jemmy this month, but of course you can go ahead and just check them out now, jemmy.so. There is a free plan, and I think the next plan that is not free is like $9 a month, and they look pretty good for link in bio pages, and I might be using them for my own self-love journaling project. I also spoke to Printful, and I think you pretty much know that because you saw my package from Printful, or you haven't, the Christmas gift that they sent me of some of their most popular products. So from that package box, I also wanted to do a few shorts. And we spoke about maybe if I do some vertical videos, I can send to them. And 2 days ago, I got an email that made me extremely happy. Printful wants me to make a video review, like for their YouTube channel. So that's kind of dope. I mean, their YouTube channel is huge, and this type of collaboration is always fun for me. Like, I love collaborating with other people, with other companies. So we do have a call to set it up, but because of the whole Days of Awe and Autonomy Day and everything, we're going to be doing that well into October. So this might actually start in November, and I'll keep you guys updated if there is a video of moi on the Printful YouTube channel. There is also going to be a video of me on the Kittl channel, another one. There was already a video of me doing this massive print-on-demand review, like 1 hour of showing a lot of products from a lot of companies. But the next video that I'm going to do on the Kittl platform is going to be based on a conversation that I've had with them in this month, talking to Julius, I think. I keep forgetting names of people. And I'll be hosting a Kittl challenge. So there's also going to be a Kittl challenge this month. We've been talking over the details about the date that this could be, because the initial date that they wanted correlates with Autonomy Day, so that was a no-go. So talking about the theme of it and what the prize is going to be. So there are prizes that are coming from Kittl, which is the Kittl Pro and Kittl Expert, and also a prize that will come from me. I don't have a course to give you guys for free, but I do have Amazon gift cards to give you guys, and more on that when I do the video announcing the Kittl challenge, which will be in a few days. So it's been a really nice month in terms of talking about collaborations and starting anew, I feel like. And it sort of kind of stopped when I did this whole, Days of Awe and thing. I feel like this month has been a month where I didn't meet my goals, but at the same time, I made a lot of progress. And I think that the biggest one was when I was working on ideas for the self-love journaling project, which I really want to talk more about in a second when I talk about my October goals. But before I do that, I would like to kindly ask you that if you like this video and found my goals somehow useful, please hit the like button down below, because every time you do, it really does support my channel, believe it or not. And subscribe to my channel if you are not yet subscribed. You can also join our Facebook community. There's a link down below in the description. There are a bunch of links in the description to a bunch of stuff. I know, because I finally organized them, including 1 month free Skillshare and a bunch of cool stuff. So go ahead and check it out, and hopefully we'll also see you in the Facebook group. Moving on to October goals. So in terms of personal, definitely Tai Chi. I'm going to go back to Tai Chi. Feeling like I needed some, no, I'm kidding, that's not Tai Chi. But I feel like I need to go back to Tai Chi so much. I'm also going to get back to journaling myself. I've been doing this a little bit more journaling, a little bit more connecting to myself, a little bit more even watercolor creations. And I think that this really connects to like this aha moment that I had yesterday when it comes to exactly what I want to do and how I want to structure this business. And I will touch up on this exactly in like 5 minutes when I talk about this whole thing, because we're still on my personal goals. So Tai Chi, journaling, speak to my accountant. We set up a call to be after Sukkot, which is mid-end of October, to talk about what happens if I move to a different business classification in Israel, as well as to talk to Bulgarian accountants and start my expense folder of 2022. I also want to go to Deseka Bank, but hey, let's face it, I haven't done so since February, so it's probably not going to happen. In terms of channel goals, the video for the Kittl challenge, obviously, so there will be one video on my channel presenting the challenge and one video on their channel when we're showing the results or who won. There is going to be my video on the Printful channel, again, maybe in November. And I'm going to do another Awkward Styles review. I'm waiting for a package from them. We're finalizing what kind of products to send, what sizes. And yes, there might be pajama sets for me and Misha to model for you guys and show you guys the quality. So that's going to be kind of cool. They also have ornaments, by the way. So you can go ahead and check it out. And I'm reminding you that Awkward Styles is a free platform to use but their pro membership gives you up until 20% discount, and you can use the code MEIROYO, surprise, surprise, to get 2 extra months for free using Awkward Styles Pro. More on that in the bottom. In terms of more things I want to do for the channel, I want to do Zazzle Calendars. I'm actually working on a super cool calendar for myself, so I'll make it, order it, and make a review about it, as well as explaining to you guys how to create these calendars, because Zazzle Calendars are actually kind of awesome. And one of the things that I like about them, as well as about the platform, is that there is so much control in the hands of the buyer, because a buyer can go to Zazzle, order a calendar that starts in March, is for 16 months, and has Jewish holidays in them. Like, there is so much control from the actual buyer on how the calendar is going to look like or when it's going to start. So it's not just for this New Year's Eve thing. It's not just for the New Year's, but it's something that can run all year long. And we're going to be talking more about that when I make a video reviewing the quality of the calendar, as well as a tutorial on how to make it. I'm also going to do Zazzle nail art. You guys really requested, so I'm ordering those. It might be in a YouTube short and not in a full video. I'm also going to be talking about Zazzle notepads, which I actually received, and they're like the coolest thing in the world. And I'm being super mean right now because I'm not showing them to you guys, and you will see them in the next, hopefully the next few days after the days of off finish. I will get back with doing some cool stuff with the Zazzle notepads. I did like a weekly planner on them and a gratitude planner, which was so cool. And I did both of them with Kittl. So I'm going to show you guys the quality, and hopefully you guys will enjoy. There's also a video that I wanted to do last month and still going to do this month, which is Kittl versus Placeit versus Canva. Which should you choose if you can only choose one or two? Because these tools also have a free option to them. And some of the free options, like for example with Canva, are really big. Like, I do know a lot of people who don't need Canva Pro because everything they need from Canva comes from Canva Free. So I really am looking forward to making that video and making it in a correct way to really give you the most value. There's also going to be the video of me doing the KDP scrapbook, or a different book if I will do another one since then, because I do want to do 2 more this month. And I really want to share with you guys the process of uploading to KDP in case you guys need it. And there's also going to be probably videos about Jemmy, about Night Cafe, as I mentioned, and Printful embroidery, as I did get a lot of embroidered products when I got the Christmas box from Printful, as well as products that I have here in this apartment. So we're going to touch up on that. There are going to be Print on Demand News Part 2, TeePublic tips. I feel like I have a lot more to say on TeePublic now than I did at the beginning, so I want to do a full video on TeePublic tips. And obviously a lot of these tips can also relate to people who are selling on Redbubble, on Spreadshirt, on Merch by Amazon, or even on their own Shopify stores. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that, and a video that I wanted to do about print-on-demand companies that I will not be working with. The list is getting bigger and bigger and bigger every day. I'm also, as I said, how to set your print-on-demand goals, probably combined with the Shiny New Thing Syndrome, New Year's resolution video, maybe combined with stickers, as well as maybe a Zazzle starter kit, if that is something that is interesting to you. Now, there are a lot of videos that I want to do this month, and also a lot of things that I want to do this month. And I would love to hear from you guys in the comment section down below. What is the video that you are most excited about? What is the video of the list of the videos that I just mentioned that is like, oh, you have to have that video this month? I feel like I have, like, 100 ideas. And yes, it's so nice that you guys tell me, oh, just make a video about whatever you want. But I want to make a video about all 100 topics. And I can't make 100 videos in October. So please help me narrow things down, what you're more interested about this month, in the comment section down below. Moving on to my own print-on-demand goals and almost finishing this video, finally. So as I mentioned, my idea for self-love journaling has changed so much. At the beginning, it started with me having another YouTube channel. I wanted to talk about self-growth. I wanted to talk about my journey. It's not even things that relates to setting up your own business. It's even the fact that I completely transferred my life and changed my life by moving to different countries constantly, not just even now, but in 2016, living with fibromyalgia, living with PTSD, doing some more journaling, and how, trying to create a more positive mindset. And the more I thought about that channel, I can definitely see the value in it to people, which makes me excited. But I can also see, oh wow, I need another time to put makeup and to be in front of a camera and write scripts, which I wanted to avoid because I love doing it for you guys, but I don't want to do it again. I don't want to do it more. And that drove me to the other end of, okay, so let's just do art journaling. I have that hand that holds the phone, and I can just film the table while I do some cool stuff. And then it's going to be like scrapbooking books on Amazon. and the Zazzle books. But the more I thought about it, I was like, okay, this is something that is super easy for me to do. Like literally, clean your desk, put that thing, do some art journaling. Cool. I already have so many products here for art journaling. I have so many things. Why am I not doing this? And then I realized I'm not doing this because I feel like this will have less value. I mean, this is cute if I was going to sell washi tapes, but I felt like this has very little value. And I feel like I had this aha moment while I was sitting with Misho in the morning and trying to look at different things that people do on YouTube. And I finally realized I can just do one of those journal with me videos with prompts. And I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know if I want to explain it until I finally do it, but I think I finally found a way for me to put it out there in a way that gives value to people, but doesn't mentally and emotionally exhaust me. But the other way around, it actually makes me journal more. And another thing that I did was actually a few days ago when I was in the co-working space is to go to my favorite SEO tools. Actually, my favorite one is Google itself. There was a video about that, an old one. I think I really need to like make more videos on SEO. So I went and checked like keywords that people are searching for. It's written here on Google as well as on vidIQ, which is the SEO platform, I think, for YouTube. And I found these like a lot of ideas of what people are searching for self-love journaling, for journaling prompts. And from these ideas of videos came the ideas of my Zazzle collections and categories. So if there are so many people looking at gratitude journaling, so there is a category for gratitude journals, aka this one that I made, Gratitude Journal by May Arroyo, and Gratitude Will Save Your Life. In the back, again, made with Kittl. There is also something that I want to do, which is called Journaling the Good and the Bad, which I literally made a notebook that says happy thoughts and then sad thoughts. I really like this one. So I went over taking different keywords that people are searching relating to journaling and then using those keywords to think about collections in my Zazzle store and then create the products. Order one of each. So for example, I have one gratitude journal that when I'm making videos about gratitude, I'm literally going to use the journal and there's going to be a link in the video. If you guys want to buy my gratitude journals, just go here. Same thing with the double-sided notebook and a bunch of other stuff. So the plan basically is, again, keywords leading us to collections, leading us to products, leading us to how to market them. And the way to market them with videos or with blog posts is why I did the keyword research for. So it's like kind of going back full circle, and I'm really proud of this plan. And it's also gonna like connect me to the fact that, you know, I have been speaking a lot about how to market your print on demand using YouTube, and it's gonna connect me to KDP and to a lot of other cool stuff. So I'm really hopefully gonna do 2 or 3 videos on that channel this month. Cross your fingers for me. And I'm also getting an Artlist membership. Artlist.io is a website for content creators to get music that they can use in videos. So I'm also going to get an Artlist membership as soon as the days of awe finish. As for TeePublic, I currently have, again, as I said, 196 designs. And I think that the only designs that I will be uploading will be from tutorials or from videos. I'm really going to push this month on my Zazzle stores, my KDP, connected to a YouTube channel and an Instagram, and hopefully next month I can come here and go like, oh, I finally did it. I finally managed to get over shiny new thing syndrome and say, yes, this is a good idea. This is what I'm doing. Hopefully so. I would love to hear your thoughts about my goals, about failing my goals, about my new goals. And I would also love to hear from you guys, what are your goals for this month? First, because, hey, you can post your goals on this YouTube video and then come back the next month and see if you've met them. And second, because I think that maybe one of your goals or one of the things that you are lacking to reach one of your goals is something relating to a video that I can make, which will make this pretty dope. Like if you guys need a piece of information or some product review that I can give you guys that will help you with your goals, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Feel free to just, comment whatever you want, especially that thing with what video you prefer me to do this month, because again, as I said, I want to focus on like a lot of my Zazzle and KDP and my new channel, hopefully to promote these and just start a separate, I think, journey, a bit more spiritual, a little bit more about healing, and in the process actually journal more myself, which kind of clicks all the boxes for me. I don't know if you remember a video that I did about like the fact that you can make money from what you love. And if what I love is journaling and mental health, and I can make money from print on demand and selling books by helping people promote that, that is like awesome. Oh, that is like so amazing. I'm not gonna say bye for reals, because like in 5 minutes from now, there is the bundle box video where you're gonna see me with artist Kristy Okonnen featuring the bundle box of this month and choosing the contest winners. It's gonna be a bit of a different video than what we're used to having, and I hope that you guys will enjoy it. So I'm not gonna say bye because there is a video following right this one, like in 5 minutes, starting another live premiere with the bundle box. And if you're not watching this as a live premiere, then there is a link down below in the video to the bundle box, so you can go ahead and watch that, because I will be like saying goodbye and have a happy October on that one. And I'll see you on the bundle box video in 5 minutes with artist Kristy Okonnen. Till then, go ahead, make a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, and bye!